Hi, and welcome to the 10 square metre workshop. Tell me, do you have a pillar drill?
Perhaps you have one like this.
Or like this? So tell me, what kind of lighting does it have? For many people, they rely on the overhead lighting.
Or perhaps a form of angle poise, such as this.
Well, it's all a bit old-fashioned, isn't it? After all, just about every cordless tool you have will have a light on it. So what's needed is a permanent light on the machine itself, ready to use at any time. So let's get building.
There is space between the chuck and the column for a light.
Our lamp tucked in there will give you good illumination of the work surface without shining in your eyes.
I'm making this out of small scraps of ply, 4, 6 and 12mm, from my scrap bin. But it could be almost anything. The parts were then cut out on a bandsaw and drilled to look like this. I glued the centre and one side piece together, then temporarily bolted either side on, then sanded them to shape. The switch plate cover was then made. The electrical components came, as usual, from Amazon. The lamp holders were attached to the supports, then glued and clamped together. A hole was drilled in the back and then elongated into a slot to take the power cord. The leads were shortened, joined and tinned, then soldered to the switch. The switch plate was then glued into position. Time to test it. The switch is of course optional. I could have switched it elsewhere. The whole lot was then assembled together and clamped. This is the resulting assembly. The reason for the two wings is to reduce the shadow from the chuck. Next step is to fit 4 magnets to the base and check that it clamps firmly to the frame. And test the operation. Seems a good even light. Now the painting. First white on the reflector parts, and then Hammerite green for the rest to match the machine. A hole in the side support to route the cable and we're good to go. A bright even light and the lamps are out of the eye line. Tucked up here, it's well out of the way. The bulbs are solid plastic, so you don't have to worry about breaking them.
Well, it's a lot easier to use than swinging an angle lamp around, and it's always there when you need it. If you feel a bit uncertain about using mains power, why not use a low voltage system? Then you don't need to worry. That's all for this time. See you next time.